Hi everyone, it's Ruth here. Welcome to another Masculine Monday on my YouTube channel and possibly blog. You might have come here via my blog. Well, welcome. So carrying on from Saturday's class, Saturday's YouTube, I wanted to experiment with making a larger kind of mixed media thing using maybe some bits of scraps and then mixing ink and maybe embossing paste, that kind of texture paste. So I have got my good old stencils out here. This is just going to be, I'm just going to be doing one sheet because I've ended up coming on here much later than anticipated, and I've got a class in the morning, so I want to be up and fresh for that. So hi everybody, welcome, lovely to see you. Hi, who came in? Joy, Randy, Deborah, Christine, Steph and April. Hello everybody. Right, we're just going to get straight to it really. So I've got a 12 by 12 sheet of Mossy Meadow cardstock here. And because it's Masculine Monday, I've chosen these lovely greeny-ish papers to play with. And, oh, just so happened to have, by the side of me, I was having a little bit of a sort out of my scraps today. And I ended up cutting and sorting some stuff. Sorry, let me switch my things off, my notifications. There we go. That's better. Oh, what did I do then? Right, that's better. Okay. And I was finding all these little bits of grungy stuff that I've done, so I know what, I'll keep that out because that colour goes really nicely with that. And I'm just going to have a quick look through my basket here. Not basket, well, it's an old champagne box, would you believe? Oh no, I'm actually going to be using texture paste in a minute. So, oh, there's some nice bits of embossed stuff there. Oh, right, okay. So the idea is that we're going to lay some stuff down and then stick some stuff on it and see what happens. But I've got a feeling I actually want to do some stamping first, just to. I think what can be quite scary about a big piece like this is it's so big. Oh, I've packed stuff for my class now, and I'm like, oh, what have I got that I can play with? Oh, I know. This. No, I've only got one block here as well. All my other blocks are packed. We've got this one, and we've got this, haven't we, here? That's just very nicely stuck down. You've got to be very careful how you get that back off. There we go. Now, I know that I was a stamp missing. It's on my desk. I'll stick that back in there. Right, let's just break some of this space up a bit. Not quite sure how or when or what or whatever. Hi, Robin. Oh, welcome. Who else has come in here? Anne-Marie. Who's that? Janice and... Oh, Sandra. Hello. Sheila, Honeybee, Christine, Robin, Steph. Hi. Right, so let's just break up some of this. So I know it can be quite scary for us card makers who generally we're not, you know, if we're not scrapbookers, we might find this quite a daunting prospect. So I'm going to be creating as if I was doing a layout, but also with the potential of, if you want to keep going, you could actually just turn this into a one shoot wonder and you can break it up as and how you want to. So I'm just going to get some ink on here. I might end up covering up, but we'll see. I just think it helps to not feel so daunted by such a large piece. Just get some colour on there. Is this your first time on a live then, Robin? Oh, did I just have a notification then? I'm so sorry. Right, let's switch that on. There we go. Right, I'm just leaving. I've got one big sheet left there. I'm just going to leave that one big sheet. So I might use that another day. And what have I got left? I've got that. A bit of that. Okay. Right, we know what I'm going to do with this, don't you? Right, just want to tear that way. Tear that way. Hi, Tracy. Oh, this is a new one. I shouldn't really be opening a new one, but sometimes it's easy to open a new one because you know it's going to flow properly. Right, let's just get this stuck down. No, caught one or two lies, mostly seen, mostly replays. Oh, well, it's lovely to have your company. I'm alive. Now, if it ever looks like I don't know what I'm doing, it's probably because I don't know what I'm doing. Just letting you know. Because this process is just about having fun, being creative, you know. See where the patterns take you, see where the stamps take you. You know, it's not always about having a finished product in mind just yet. It's just, you know, go with it. Now I've ended up almost creating a bit of a frame here, haven't I? Which is good, I think, to sometimes have a natural kind of frame, but you know, not it be really obvious, not obvious, really rigid. So how is everybody today? Okay, there we go. I don't think I want to do too much more to it now. I think I'm just going to leave that actually. I'm quite happy with that. And I think I'm just going to go straight onto using the texture paste. I'll get my little spatula out. Now, what I also was going to do was mix some of the pigment sprinkles in with my texture paste. So I want the greeny looking one. Oh, maybe Bermuda Bay as well. Let's go Granny Apple and Bermuda Bay, see what happens. I want to put some textures down. Something organic, I guess. This is quite a nice organic one, isn't it? Stick that in the corner there. Everyone with me so far? Just trying to wiggle the camera. There we go. Hi Betty, good morning. Hi Lydia. Hi Linda. Hi Susan. Right, so got my texture paste. Get that out of the way. Always good to give it a bit of a mix in. Sometimes it gets a bit drier at the sides. And I'm not quite sure where or what, but anyway, just get some of it on. Right, and then I'm going to do a little bit of pigment sprinkles in there. And look what happens when it mixes with the texture paste. It kind of activates because of the moisture in the texture paste. I've just realised I need to move this down a little bit further. Where's my menu to bay? Just like move it over a little bit. That's enough. Oh, a bit too high up, but never mind. So I'm just being careful to just relay the stencil so in the repeat. All right. Oh, that's nice, Betty. Glad to have your company. So that colour that, you know, I already laid down over there, you know, I've still got a bit of it left on here. So be sparing. Don't feel you have to kind of like put loads of stuff on, because it goes quite far, this texture paste. And I almost say it's a bit like Marmite. People who don't like Marmite, it's like scrape on and scrape up again with the toast, isn't it? Well, it's a bit like this with the texture paste. You're kind of like, you're scraping it on, and then you're, in effect, scraping it off to the point where it's not actually on the top of the stencil. Unless, of course, you like it thick. I mean, if you like it thick, that's different. But there's no need to be too thick with it. Right, so I'm just making my way around the frame. And as I said before, if you want to make this a one sheet wonder, then if you wanted to stick more paper and do more texture paste, that's fine, and then cut it up afterwards. That's what you want to do. I just wanted to experiment with collaging, stamping, you know, throwing loads onto a sheet and seeing what happens. You know, just to kind of really have a fun time making your own paper. And not just, you know, a flat piece of paper with, you know, usually we're stamping, aren't we, making flat pieces of paper, but, you know, lots of texture here. And using different mediums, so we're using the pigment sprinkles in a slightly different way here, which is quite nice. So I may just leave that centre bit for a photograph, or I just might finish off using a bit of this texture paste. Yeah, I may as well, because I've still got a little bit of blue on here. Just get it all in. And that's it, really. And then I'm going to stick, I've got some water next to me, so I'm just going to stick my stencil in there and my spatula. Oh, my fingers for a minute. And then close up my texture paste. Now, if you really like metallics, you can throw also a bit of embossing powder on this now if you want to, and heat it up, and it will make it go all bubbly and lovely. So that's the other thing that you can do. I don't know, should I do that? Oh yes, a bit of copper. I don't know if I might have left it a bit too long for it to dry, but let's see. If I just put a little bit of copper on, I'm going to plug in my heat tool. Right, I don't know if I've missed the boat on this one, but I'll just try some different areas. Oh no, it's sticking. I'm not going to be too worried if I can't get it everywhere. Just nice to have a bit of a highlight. Ooh, that's nice. I love copper and green. Such a lovely combo. get this dried a bit. Hi Carol, I see you. OMG, I love how you're using the pigment sprinkles to colour the composting paste. Oh my goodness, you've not seen that before. Right, now I'm going to bring you right in close, extreme close up. I'm going to bring you right in because you need to see what happens when this stuff heats up. Okay, can you see it starting to cook? That's, you know, basically goes all bubbly and so cool. Just give the other area a bit of a dry as well. It is, isn't it? You've never used it? Do you have the stencils? Okay, that was fun, wasn't it? Get it back out. There we go. Right, now I'm like stumped. What else can I do? Let's have a look at some. Oh, that's some leaves. Oh, that's what I wanted. Gallery grunge. This is what I was looking for earlier. Couldn't find. Let's try and do some stamping now. Got nice of navy here. Get that off there. Oh no, they put that on the wrong way. You've never used embossing powder. Oh, embossing paste. Wondered if it would fall off a card going through the mail. Oh my goodness, no. No. This stuff is like Weetabix. If you ever eaten Weetabix or Wheat Bisques, it goes so hard. Okay, I will show you things that I've made using it from way back when. Right, this is a canvas that I made. This was when we had the sprinkles and stuff. Like, look. That is not shifting. It dries so hard. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, I'm really sticking my nail in it, but, and then that's still not shifting. Look. It's so cool. No, use it. Use it. That is why, as soon as you use it, you have to put the tub on, and you have to put your, oh, I've just chucked my rag in the water. You have to put your stencil in water as soon as you use it, because if you leave it out, it will go rock hard. Okay, so no, it will not come off in the post, I promise. Okay, let's just get more texture. I really want a lot of this paper to be covered up. I don't know whether to just get some paint on here. I am trying to stick with mostly Stampin' Up stuff though, so I don't know, I might just get some re-inker out and brush. I think that's what I'm going to do. I've got this lovely little teacup my mum brought back from China, and it's been sitting on my desk, and every so often I try and put things in it that I think, oh, that'd be nice to go in there, but I've not really found anything particular for it, so I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of re-inker in there, and water. Just spritz 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sprays of water. And I did have a paintbrush on my desk. I was brushing off something or other. Anyway, I'll just grab this one. An old water brush. Okay, so I'm so glad to hear that I learn something every time I watch videos. Going to order some. Fair play. Hi Alexa, I missed the beginning. What am I doing? Well, this is up to you what you may turn it into. I think this is going to be a 12 by 12 layout. But if you wanted to do more to it, if you wanted just to stick more paper and do more embossing, it would be a one sheet wonder and you can cut it up. So it's up to you how you use it. Okay, so right, I've got my, so this is 4 drops of ink with 4 spritzes of water, and I'm just basically painting very roughly and liberally the edges of my layout, because I really want to go for quite a grungy look, and kind of wasn't happening for me. Okay, I think I might just put a little bit more re-inker in here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a bit more watered down than, because if you colour this straight on, because the copper is obviously embossing, it's resisting the ink, so it's really making it quite dark underneath, which is really quite fun. And oh look, it's colouring in some of that paper which I wanted to have happen. Don't know if you guys can see that. You see the contrast of the copper against the blue? Right, that's better. I wanted it far more grungied up. I'm just going to clean this out. I put my rag in that bowl of water by accident, so I'm just going to use that to clean up my pot, just in case my mother sees it. There we go. I've mangled this up. I thought I was being clever. I pulled out something of it, but Anyway, it's just an old paintbrush. You just use whatever you've got, really. Right, okay, that's looking a bit more how I wanted it to look. I still feel I need some more grungy bits here. Where did I put that stamp? Those stamps. Actually, what I might do, oh no, if I can get hold of it because I've packed it, is, I was going to say Stampin' white ink. No, I've packed it, I can't. Right, let's use the blue instead. Do I have any photos for this? Possibly. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. Okay, so I'm just seeing where else this fabulous stamp can be put. I really love this. It's almost like a fragment. So this stamp set is current. It's Gallery Grunge. And it's taken me ages to order. It came out a couple of years ago and I loved it as soon as it came out, and then resisted getting it, and then now I do have it. I think it's fantastic. It's great for masculine stuff, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's just for masculine, but it is great for masculine stuff. And great for just filling in a spot, really. Let's see what it's like stamping over there, because it's quite damp, but and so that original paper, which was quite bright, is starting to get kind of covered up, and you know, it's not as bright and shiny, you know, it's quite nice getting grungied. Okay, the other thing I suppose you can do is play with some ribbon or fabric or lace even. You know, maybe you could do some stapling of that kind of stuff. Now I do have a box of vintage lace, and I do have a stapler. Let's see what I've got in here. Oh, I love this stuff. Look at that. Maybe I should have put some of this down before I started inking, so some of the ink would go into it, but that's quite nice. And I know it's supposed to be masculine, but actually we're talking about textures here. It's not necessarily about just about I don't know, saying oh, lace is just feminine. There's a bit of string here. So we can do that. Yeah, I have got a thought about what I could use, Christine. Yeah, but I haven't decided I might just have to get some photos out, and because I've not, sometimes when doing a layout you start with the photo and then you create to go with the photo, but this I haven't really. This is more about just creating for creating's sake and seeing what happens. So you then kind of have to find a photo to go with it, don't you? This is one of those things. Right, I'm just going to get on and do this because I haven't got time to faff around today. Just got to get it done. So I'm just going to get on and staple this into place. Now again, if you want to take sections of this, and you could, you know, cut this up, make a card and then do the lace bit afterwards. You don't have to do the lace and then cut it up because that would be nigh on impossible. But you can now I'm wondering what would happen if I sprayed that and then put pigment sprinkles over the top. Where's my spritzer bottle gone? Or look, I've got a stamp here that's got ink on it. If I just clean my stamp on here. Oh, there we go, that'll do. Just cleaning my stamp off onto the lace. There we go, that'll do. Yes, Jennifer, you could use the watercolour pencils as well. Oh yes, I could. Although I don't know where they are right now. This sort of thing I end up lending to my children and then not finding for a little while. So good idea. Yeah, watercolour pencils. Just something sort of soluble, really. Yeah, so yeah, it is. This is a scrapbook, Jennifer, but I have been saying that if you don't want to make a scrapbook, because I understand not everyone is a scrapbookers out there, you could just do this as a one-sheet wonder, use the similar techniques, and then just cut it up. And then if you want to, if you like the addition of lace, do that afterwards, or if you don't, just do something else with it. So it's more about the techniques, really, about sticking some scrap bits of paper down, putting some embossing paste on it, inking it up, having fun, getting messy, and then you know, do what you want with it, really. Hi Diane. Hi Maureen. Who's on here for the first time live? I know oh no, actually the lady earlier, that wasn't her first time. Anyone here for the first time? I know I'm on a little bit later than normal. Just trying to separate the string out a bit. Oh, it's wanting to curl up. Oh, I'm just going to cut it. Oh no, there's one scrapbooker that I've come across on YouTube, and she uses bits of thread in her scrapbooks. I have mentioned her before, I think, in a previous video. And she just gets lots of just normal thread, and she just rolls it up in her fingers and attaches it to her scrapbook layouts. It looks so cool. You know what, I'm going to leave that quite grunged up actually, because I don't want it to look too perfect. It's quite interesting. Yes, it is very. It's very odd, isn't it? This it's a bit different. But you can take aspects of it. You know, I appreciate it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm hoping that you guys will just take from it what you need to take from it, and enjoy the process of just getting messy, really, and not really overthinking the final result just yet, but just playing with the textures, seeing what happens, and you know. Obviously be aware your staple can only go in so far, so right, I think I'm going to clean off this stamp on this bit of lace over here because it's a bit creamy coloured, isn't it? So I'm just going to, there we go. That needs restapling. Oh, I know what I've got that I could use. Where are those? Oh. They're little sort of beady bally things. Oh, here they are. I think they're retired, but we'll use those. Oh, I think these are retired as well, but we'll use this as well. Might use two. So these were the boxwood little leafy things from a while back. It might be quite fun to have those in there. Create a little bit of a frame around there. Then we've got these little beady things, and there's a nifty little way to attach these. Get your glue dots. Anyway, I'll show that to you in a second. Let me just staple this down. You never knew these opened up? Oh, well, I'm a fiddler. I fiddle with everything. Oh, have I run out of staples? Yep. Oh, please give this to me. Oh, yes, I've got some staples. What else did someone say? Really enjoying the process. It's a great discovery. Oh, you've got pain today, Jessica. Not Jessica, Janice. This has made me think if I used to find an old trunk. I'll take that as a compliment. Right. There we go. So we're still following that kind of basic frame idea where we're framing things, and I think you do have to have that sort of rule in mind when you're creating this sort of style, because you need to have some sort of reference point to keep things in order. No, I'm going to stick a bit more string here. Let's see if I can undo this. Oh, metallic brads. Yes, I do have some. I do have some metallic brads. Get this all nice and tangled up. Okay, so nifty trick with this. I think I may have shown you before. So I got it from another demonstrator. You get your glue dot, and then you dip it in the thing. You pick up your beads and then you just stick it down. There we go. I'll do that again, getting a bit closer. You can see me do that. So you get your glue dot, then you dip it in. See? It's on there now. And then you pop it down like that. I guess the other thing you could do is maybe use some hot glue. Obviously, if they're coming off, then you know that they haven't really stuck well, so don't, you know. Oh yes, you could use the paste, yeah. But this paste is all dried up now, so I can't. Yeah. Not going to put them everywhere, I'm just sort of hiding them in little spots. That might take another one on there. And that one. Just do a couple more, because now you know what to do. Don't need to watch me doing it, do you? You know what, I do believe there are tiny particles of tiger's eye in this collection, which is quite nice. Look there, that's one. Very nice. A little bit of semi-precious. Yeah, it's worth giving a kind of roll over to your bead little clumps, because if it's coming off, then you know it's not gonna, nothing's really gonna make it stick any better. So you may as well take it off, because you don't really want it falling apart in your album or whatever. So there we go. Right, so that's that. Then what did someone else? Oh, metallic brads. I do have metallic brads. Maybe I would use that to attach my photo. The only thing I'll perhaps add now is maybe cutting out some, I don't know, some, I was going to cut out some of that sprig punch and have some of the leaves stick out, but I think I could walk away from this now, but I could also keep going. But I think because of the time, I am going to stop there. Oh, there goes a bead. I didn't want to stick that one. Let's see if it'll go there. There we go. Hi, Cindy. Got the two Cindys in here now. Yeah, maybe the only other thing is I could do straight away is add some embellishments. So some gems, or which I did have some gems here. Actually, they don't even really show up there. That one. Pop it there. It feels like there's a bit of a nautical theme to this, but kind of unintentionally. Ooh. my finger. There we go. Oh, good. Anne-Marie and Deborah. Good. I'm glad to have inspired you. Just goes to show getting messy can be quite creative, and you can create something quite fun out of it. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Obviously when you put it in your scrapbook album, if you do, you know, just be aware it is quite dimensional, so it will, once it's pushed flat, it does damage the plastic cover a little bit. So it just means that you always need to keep it in that plastic cover because it will have little indents in it. But that's fine. I mean, once I've got something in, I don't tend to move it about too much. But yeah, so basically everything on here is Stampin' Up apart from the lace. But, you know, you can get, you know, you can pick up lace from all sorts of places, including Stampin' Up. They occasionally do sell it. But yeah, I'm not, you know, I think it's fine to just use up what's in your stash, really. And obviously, you know, if you've got some little seed beads and things, you don't have to use Stampin' Up ones. It just so happened that they did this collection with a suite last year, and I just had those left over. And I must admit, I did think, why am I buying beads? I have hundreds and hundreds of beads, but it came all this kind of like ready mixed like this, so it was quite nice. And yeah, and it's a great way to use up your little sequins and you know, any of your little bits and bobs that need using up. Oh, I've just found these stars. Oh, those are nice. Oh, let's stick a star on there. I'm going to give myself a gold star, everybody. Oh dear. Hi, Esther. Oh, look, there's a nice little cluster of things now. Look, that's nice. They're cute. Let's stick a star up there. So I just keep all these kind of like packs of things for stuff like this. Sometimes they come in kits or whatever, and you know, if you just don't end up using them, you can just, you know, use them on what you want to use them on. And they just add a little bit of, you know, pizzazz. Stars that make everything work. Yes. There we are, guys. Right, I'll take some photos tomorrow, and you'll be able to see it in its like proper colours and things, and all its texture. It's not too warped. It's oh, that one's coming undone. Let's staple that back in place. There we go. Thank you everybody for watching, and if you're watching this on the replay, thank you as well. And hope you go away and experiment with some of the things that you've seen, really. And if you like the stencil, that is currently available, and the embossing paste and the embossing powder, that is still available, and the heat tool. The paper is still available, but I'm afraid these green things aren't. They've got a different ribbon in there, so you could kind of replicate it with a new green ribbon, leafy ribbon they've got in the catalogue. And don't forget, if you need a catalogue, please let me know. I'm quite happy to send one out to you. And if you order with me, please go and get the host code, because then I can send you an extra gift. So there we go. Right, lots of love, everybody. I'll do a quick flip round. Say goodbye to you all. Hello. Could frame shadow box? Yes, you could. So if you make something very 3D, then, and it can't go in a, you know, it can't go in an album, then yeah, no, for sure it could go in a shadow box. Yeah. I'd want to add more to it though. I'd be like, I need to put the flowers in, I need to put the leaves in. Yeah, I think it needs flowers. Masculine flowers, of course. Night night, Linda. Bye, Christine. Bye, Melanie. Lovely to see you guys. Hopefully catch you again tomorrow night. Oh, Esther, are you going live tomorrow night? She's doing her Facebook Live and then YouTube. So if I come on, it'll probably be before Esther. May even be in the afternoon. Yes, it would be nice with flowers. That's what's missing, you see. Yeah, ta-da, Betty. Have a great day. And we'll see you soon. Take care, Lexa. I'm with you. It needs flowers or dies. You know what? Just for fun. Just for fun. Just to see what it would look like. Oh, no, you can't see it. Let me flip it. Look. Look at these roses. See? There we go. Yes, the flowers. Now we're talking. Oh dear. Supposed to be Masculine Monday. Got to grunge them up. Yeah, they're a bit too pristine, aren't they? Yeah, but I quite like the contrast actually. Yeah, it does make it. Go. Just for those of you who like flowers. I know. Yeah, it's turned it into a wedding layout now. Yeah. Actually, it's that way round, isn't it? Oh, actually, I think I prefer that. I prefer it that way round. Right, even with the the way they've done the flowers. It's funny, isn't it? When you create something, you have in mind it going in a certain direction, and it kind of tends to work that way. But then sometimes you can flip it and go, oh, actually, it works better in the other way. But no, this one, because I designed the leaves to go that way. And then this section here. Oh, anyway. Oh, it's yummy. It's very yummy. Take care, guys. Lovely to see you. Bye. Oh, I can't.